the children's series books. And we have red 6, 7 and 8 now named as Hannah, named after squad leader Ray Hannah, one of the first members of the Red Arrows, who was attributed to taking the team from a 7 to a 9 and also forming our trademark Diamond 9 shape. However, look directly to your front. Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready for the start of the second half. This is the detonator!
Di na makuha sa pong kamera sa nakutan.
Enid breaking first, followed by Hannah with red 6 off to the left, red 7 off to the right, and red 8 up over the top. You may have heard in that radio transmission a tone, and that is actually red 6 talking to red 7 and 8, giving them the command to break. This allows him to communicate on the radio without speaking over the voice commands of red 1. We now have the synchro pair, red 6 off to the left, red 7 off to the right, led by red 6, the synchro leader. That is squadron leader James Turner, known as JT. JT is in his 4th and final year on the team, a former Typhoon pilot and qualified flying instructor on the Typhoon, as well as a Hawk Team Mark 1. The synchro pair now facing each other at only 100 feet above the sea. They have a closing speed of over 800 miles per hour. They will hopefully pass in the middle of this play, passing with only 100 feet of each other. Each aircraft now will hold a 4-point extension goal. Now each aircraft turning away from the shoreline, pulling up to 5 to 6G as they complete the manoeuvre known as Cyclone. As the synchro pair leads you off, look directly to your right and red 8 comes in. The blue smoke comes on. Look in the distance to your far left hand side. You can see a trail of red smoke. As Enid now put themselves into an inverted V position, red 8 lines up to wrestle Enid as he performs the goose. Red 1 gathers the rest of Enid and brings them around to the left, with the red, the white and the blue smoke on. As the aircraft passes, you might be able to see a small tank under the belly of the aircraft. It looks like a fuel tank, it's actually the smoke pod. That smoke pod produces 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red smoke and 1 minute of blue smoke. And each colour is selectable by an individual button on the pilot's control column. During winch training, the coordination between red 1 and red 6 ensures that we have the right colour smoke in the display at the right time and that we don't run out. As the smoke comes off from me, look directly to your front, you can see the synchro pair running in with red 7 in tango position on red 6. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready. This is the one you do not want to miss the opportunity to photograph and video. The smoke comes on from the synchro pair as they split and perform the synchro rolling hard. And the Red Arrows would like to dedicate today's heart to NHS organ donation on behalf of James and Holly, who recently got engaged. Keep your eyes on the left-hand side as red 8 comes in and spears the heart. Eastbourne, give Hannah Formation a massive round of applause for a wonderful heart in the bay over Eastbourne. Now keep looking to your left and to your right of the synchro pair once again at 1,000 feet left and right. They'll dive down once again to 100 feet above the sea. They'll have a closing speed of over 800 miles per hour. They'll perform a series of barrel rolls in a manoeuvre called the double roll. far right-hand side now, the Phoenix pulling up. Red 8 joining in trail on Red 1. The red and the blue smoke comes on as they perform a series of barrel rolls through the sky, leaving a snake-like smoke trail in the sky. This is a manoeuvre we like to call the Python. Of course, as I said, 10 pilots on the team, but the Red Arrows, it's not just about the pilots. The squadron has over 140 personnel, of which 130 of them are the engineers, the technicians, the administrators, the public relations. They are known as the Blues, beautiful colour on their coverall. I know a number of Blues today here at the public relations tent up on the showground, so please pop in and say hello. Inside those Blues, there are 10 individuals who get to fly in our aircraft, but we cannot take the full call as Red 7 and 8 roll around the rest of the formation. Watch for the colour change as Red 1 brings the formation around to the right. The red and the blue smoke comes on and making it even more difficult for Red 7 and 8 to roll around the rest of that formation. On the front section, you can see that there is aircraft at the front flying with an air brake out. That is a small door at the back of the aircraft underneath the belly. This means that the pilots are now flying with a higher throttle setting. That thereby produces a hotter engine gas temperature, which makes the smoke burn a lot more brightly. It also disturbs the airflow out the back of the aeroplane, which makes the smoke billow a lot more fuller, thereby enhancing certain manoeuvres in the display. Radio transmission, the transmissions of Red 1, he's giving the commands to the rest of the team. And you can almost be forgiven saying it was a robotic and kind of monotone way in the way he delivers those commands, and that's because we fly our formation on ear as well as eye, which means that Red 7 and 8 on the outside of that formation, as they turn right now, they're starting to put their commands into the stick a little bit earlier than the ones on the inside, as they have a larger amount of airspace to go through. The back of the formation, which makes it extremely difficult for them, as we take all our formation references from Red 1, regardless of where you are in the formation. And being that far back, it makes it extremely difficult for them to keep an eye on Red 1, so they're working extremely hard. As we are now in Eagle formation, the smoke will come on for the Eagle present. The Eagle formation, clearly we had the Apollo space missions previously, now we are at the Eagle landing craft, the second of our space-themed shapes. This is a nod to the fact that the Royal Air Force knows that space plays an important part in future military operations, and in fact, in 2021, UK Space Command was formed to enable us to explore those military operations in space in the future, and in 2022, Space Command reached its initial operating capability. Reds 4 and 5, the smoke comes on as they make their way forward to sit alongside Reds 2 and 3, settle behind Red 6, with Red 7 and 8 in trail. In May of 2023, the Royal Air Force celebrated the anniversary of Chastise. This was that famous mission in World War II to take out the dams in the Ruhr Valley, which of course was taken out by the world famous 617, the Dam Buster Squadron, who fly today. However, they fly the 5th generation F-35. Ladies and boys and girls, get your cameras ready. Here comes the lightning roll. As the team roll to left on the far right-hand side, uppermost is Flight Lieutenant Ollie Suckling. Ollie once again is in his first year on the team, a former Tornado GR4 pilot and qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Mark II. Ollie was also a member of the North Wales Space Strike Master pair, which you've seen displayed earlier on. His opposite number on the left, and that's squad leader Tom Bowl. He's previously flown the Typhoon. He's also been in the team in 2014 to 16, where he was the synchro leader. As I said, he's flown Typhoon operationally. He's also a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Mark II and Tucano, where he was the Tucano display pilot in 2010. The smoke comes on for the 8 Arrow present. However, keep your eye on the formation as they conduct a dynamic shape change. As Red 7 and 8 perform a rollback and change the shape from 8 arrow into Vixen. As the team now move to the right, you can see all 8 aircraft in the formation. Clearly we are usually a 9 and we would be in a Diamond 9 formation or trademark formation if 9 was there at the back. However, for 2023 we are only displaying as an 8. And that's simply because we cannot train more than 3 new pilots each year due to safety and supervision. And it's simple that the maths just didn't work out to build the formation up to a 9 this year. However, next year is our 60th anniversary, it's our own Diamond Jubilee, so we hope to be back at our 9. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready. Here comes the Vixen roll. On the right-hand side of Red 1 is Red 2. That's Flight Attendant Rich Walker. Rich is in his first year on the team. He's a very highly experienced and competent pilot. He's flown operations on both the Harrier and the Typhoon. He's also been a qualified flight shooter on the Hawk Team Mark 2. As said, there were 8 pilots in the display. There's also myself, Red 10, former Tornado GR4 pilot, and also former qualified flight shooter on the Hawk Team Mark 2. And we are a military unit, and of course we are commanded by Wing Commander Adam Collins, who is also with me here today at Datum in Eastbourne. He's a former Tornado GR4 pilot, and he's also flown the F-111 while on exchange with the Royal Australian Air Force, and he also flew the Hawk Team Mark 1 in the aggressive role with 100 squadrons. The smoke goes on from Red 4 and 5 now as they make their way all the way back to the rear of the formation. Those familiar with the red arrows will know that this is what the Apollo formation. The first of our space scene shapes as Red 1 starts to bring the formation around to left for the Apollo present. On the left-hand side of Red 1 is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Tom Hansford.
Guys, sa mga mami na naka-maternity leave or on holiday at the moment, you can start this business by signing onto my website, and you can watch the free webinar for 90 minutes and you decide for yourself, just like me, being amused to what I've seen in that 90 minutes video. So guys, enjoy and make the most out of it, and let's grow together on this business and make our dreams come true. So my dreams is slowly coming true. So this is not a scam, guys. So I'm just being honest to you that so many of my business partners already retired on their early age, like 36, like 42, because of this business. It's a big help financially, and there's also a benefit that we can get. We will not be selling. This is global reach, and most especially it's an automated system. So whether you're sleeping or you're at work or you're having less work, because of this business is running behind us. This is just what amazed me with this business. So thank you guys, and yes, hope to see you in the inside. God bless. Bye.
As Red 1 rolls around the rest of the formation, leaving the infinity symbol in the sky for the infinity break. However, Eastbourne, it's been an honour, it's been a pleasure. Please put your hands together for the 2023 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the Red Arrow! Everyone puts his stroke on. He gathers the rest of the formation before taking the rest of the team back to Royal Air Force, only on where we've been operating from today. If you'd like any more information about the Red Arrows, you can look us up online, rf.mod.uk/Red Arrows. For Hannah, it's the Hannah Vortex Brake. Once again, red 6 off to the left, red 7 off to the right, red 8 up over the top. The sync-up pair once again led by red 6. 2 and 3 roll go as the command goes as reds 2 and 3 roll around the outside of reds 4 and 5. Clear goes the commons, reds 4 and 5 roll around the outside of the rest of the formation in one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots each year to master. This is the rollback. Motto of the Red Arrow is a class, which means excellence. That means we strive for excellence in everything that we do. That's from the very bottom of the squadron to the very top. However, we are aware that we are custodians of that motto for only 3 to 5 years, and therefore we try to RLC Silver Stars. RLC Silver Stars is another Army parachute team. We do support each other, and so that is really good. That is Captain Amy Callaway. She is coming down pretty hot, all the way down on fire, on stroke, and then she's getting the landing back. Behind there, you've got the rest of the jumpers all the way coming down as well. And we've got a few flags deployed as well. So we've got behind there, you've got the top fantasy behind there, just flying infantry flags. We like to represent the infantry section. We are the recruit from the Queen's Division, and we are now the infantry team with the 6 proud regiments of the infantry.
Dua ka po, nakabay. Opo, tulogis mo po.
Well,